Okay, so this is Healy Zaval, and I wanted to make this tutorial, really short tutorial, about Microsoft Education, more specifically Skype in the classroom. And the reason is, I know that many teachers want to have their students practice speaking skills in English. So what you can do is you can collaborate and get in touch with other classrooms around the world and have conversations with them, but also different projects around different areas. And I'll show you just a few right now. So what you can do is you can sign up for education.microsoft. You can see the addresses here, education.microsoft.com. And you just have to sign up. So first time you just sign up, and then you log in, and you can see a name here that you're logged in. That's me, I'm Healy. And you go to Skype in the classroom. That's right here. You click on it. Once you click on it, you can see a few options. Virtual field trips, Skype lessons, Skype collaborations, mystery Skype, and guest speakers. So virtual field trips would be connections that you make with other people around the world who can Skype with you and show you amazing places around the world. You see? Now, it all depends on what you want to teach the kids. So you could teach them about animals and take them to Grand Teton National Park. So let's say something is very interesting. So you click on it and you can read more about it. Okay, that is the person that makes the actual virtual trip for you, and you can connect with them and speak with them. Now, to register, you click on register for this virtual field trip, and you can see the details, and you just complete the information. So you can see that the session is available. You see this green turquoise color for the 27th of October. So let's say you click on it, and you can see that it's available between 7 and 8 p.m. Jerusalem Daylight Time. So if you're in Israel, it will actually give you your local time and not the other place. So you have your local time here, which is very, very good for us because we don't have to calculate the time differences. Let's say you want to schedule this and you're available in the evening for some reason. You just click here and you write your request. Hi, I would love to sign up for this virtual trip. We are located in Tel Aviv, Israel. Would love to hear from you soon, Healy. And then you would click on request a session. So right now I won't do it, I'll just cancel. So that's one thing you can do here, virtual field trips. You can look at ecology and conservation, history and culture, and other subjects. So let's say we go back to Skype in the classroom. There are a few more things that you can do. So there's Skype Lessons. These are also lessons that you can look at. So that will be lessons that you can do with your students and other people, other teachers, or just personalities around the world. So let's say you click on this lesson, it's about literacy and authors. So you can read a little bit about it. So it's an author who would like to teach the kids about bullying and friendship. So if you want to have your students do this lesson as well, you can look at the time it was posted and if it's still on, and the ages here, students' ages. and you can request to register for this Skype lesson. So again, you have all the information on here. Another thing that you can look at other lessons, like let's say this. It's about geography and the environment, and here you speak to a special speaker. This is part of a program. So what you do is you just read about the program, and if you want, you register. Now registration is really the same. So you request a session, and you can tell them about your classroom. What ages are your students? What are they excited to learn about? Is there anything special the host should know? And you can suggest some dates and times that work for you. So let's say we go back to other Skype options, and you have Skype Collaborations. And Skype Collaborations would be just teachers who are offering something to do together with other teachers around the world. So it's really all about what's interesting for your classes. So let's say, let's look at this one. This is a collaboration about something related to geography. After viewing the world's largest lesson and being introduced to the 17 United Nations Global Goals of Sustainable Development, students will choose goals in which they are most interested. So you have those global goals that we need to read about. And then goals include no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable, etc., etc., etc. So you have here, the person wrote just a few options of projects that you can do together. For example, option 1, your students will develop a project as simple as a poster or digital story, or as complex as an invention. The tools you use are your choice completely. Working independently in groups or as a whole class, students will then share their work with a class of children somewhere else in the world. The other class will do the same. So this is one option to do in this project. And again, you have so many that you can just choose one that maybe relates to what you do right now and the things that you teach right now in your English class here in Tel Aviv. So let's see, the fourth option here for Skype is Mystery Skype. Now Mystery Skype is a very cool activity. You have a map here. The map shows, it's kind of a map of all the teachers that have signed up for this. And slowly, it will show you the smileys. And every smiley is a teacher. So every smiley is a teacher somewhere in the world. So you can actually look around the world and find a teacher to speak to. Now, generally, Mystery Skype is a Skype call that you make in your classroom where you and the other teacher are the only ones who know where you are from, but your students don't know. So you prepare your students for that call and you write some questions that you may ask each other. Yes/no questions in order to find out where the other class is from. So you may ask, are you in Europe, or are you in North America, etc., until you find out. And usually we play a game where the first to find out is the winner. So for instance, I've contacted some teachers in France and Greece and Spain and Italy And I have made that call, which was very interesting. And I've also collaborated with our geography teacher in the school. So I had them study some geography terms with their geography teacher. And then we translated the questions that they wrote together to English in my lesson, in my English lesson. So let's say I say, I want to speak to someone in France. So I'll just click on that smiley. So this teacher, for example, is Sophie Poulain from Toulouse, France. She's 2 hours behind us. You can click on more and see more information, and then also request a session. So here you would normally see green and blue squares just to show you when she's available. So right now she's not really available. This date is today's date, and then next month there's really nothing. But usually when someone is available, there's a green square here that you can click on and request a mystery Skype at a specific time. You see, like this. And that's pretty much it. You can write her a message. Hi, Sophie. This is Healy from Tel Aviv. Would love to talk to you, and do a mystery Skype. And then you click on request a session. Right now I will cancel. But that's mystery Skype. It's an activity that is really a lot of fun. And the last option here on Skype would be the guest speaker. The last thing that we can do is click here, guest speakers, and just do a guest speaker session where you have someone who specializes in something that interests you. And what you can do is you can just do a session where that person speaks with us on Skype, or with your classroom on Skype. So when we click on guest speaker, we can see a few things here. For example, we can also do a search. So let's say filter by. So let's say we click on filter by, and you can filter by age group, subject. So let's say we are interested in animals, because we have a unit about animals in our book. And then we can request a session with, let's say this person. Let's see what he does. He's in Wyoming. So we can read a little bit about him, see if the subject and the topic is suitable for our classroom. We can click on request a guest speaking session and just find a session, find a time that is suitable for us. See, it gives us our local time. And we can request a Skype. Hi, Nathan. Would love to schedule a guest speaking session with you. And of course, you can just talk about your classroom and what interests you. And that's it. Those were the 5 things that you can do with Skype here through education.microsoft. And hopefully you'll take advantage of it, and you and your students will have a lot of fun. So have a great year, everybody. Bye-bye.